These Backrooms entities may or may not want to eat you, but they probably do, let's be honest. Hey everyone, I'm Broogli, and today I'm going to be talking about a few of the weirdest, most strange, and interesting Backrooms entities that I've never gone over before and that I've never even heard of. These are creatures that just behave weirdly or look interesting or just are unsettling. I think you're going to love this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let's get into it, shall we? Also, go sub to my second channel if you want more of a real life side of So first up for this video is Entity 709, aka the Behemoth. So this entity is very, very mysterious, and it was thought to actually be just an urban legend of sorts. Because originally, everyone thought that it wasn't real, and that it was just kind of a horror story. But then, a few months after the original whispers of this creature existing went around, someone had an encounter with it. The entity itself is said to live on level 1, which would be terrifying because level 1 is supposed to be kind of safe. But from the witness encounters, we do kind of have an idea of what it might look like. It's important to note that there's no concrete evidence that this thing exists, just several encounters. Kinda hope it does, it's pretty cool. Anyways, it takes the appearance of a floating conglomeration of staticky looking gas. This gas is red and it's kinda in a cluster. You can walk through it, but you shouldn't, because anybody that comes into contact with it will start to suffocate instantly, and it'll be really hard to breathe, and you'll kind of just start tensing up, so yeah. The entity is believed to be able to suck up that stuff that comes out of the veins of humans. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I can't say the real thing, or YouTube would probably get mad, but you know what I mean. But this misty, glitchy cloud hovers over puddles of that liquid, sucks it up into a gas form, it makes it all bubbly, and then it enters itself and it makes the entity bigger. That's right. Now, in its most basic state, the entity is just a staticky looking film, kind of air in a room. But when it comes together, it makes this red, volatile cloud, misty, glitchy substance. We have no idea if the static cloud is the entity, or if it's a disguise for the entity that's hiding inside of it. We have no idea. And I'm sure you're asking, why isn't somebody just taking a picture of this red static cloud? Well, they actually do. It's just that somehow, when the picture is taken, it is instantly deleted and fully gone from every phone or camera that it was used. If you happen to encounter the Behemoth on level 1, just run away from it before it surrounds you, and make sure to check all rooms you walk in so you don't just walk right into it, and just don't touch it at all. That's my advice. Next for the video is an entity that can be seen all throughout many of the Backrooms levels. And the name that's been given to all these creatures as a whole is the Nightmares. So nightmares are dark, shadowy figures that all have different levels of intelligence and size and shape. Most of the creatures are tall, skinny humanoids, but some of them are smaller and crawl on all fours, and some of them are animals, and so on. Nightmares' main attack method is to terrorize their prey so much that they lose their mind. And they don't just attack you and do that stuff in person, they also do it in your dreams. That's right, these creatures appear inside of wanderers' dreams, and they attempt to keep them running around in their own dream until they reach a point where they're too deep into the sleep in the dream and they can never wake up and escape. Nice. There's also been many instances where people wake up and they just see these things standing in their room watching them and they just sprint away. So we don't know what these shadows want, they're just creepy. There are also nightmare entities that look like wolves and animals, and these are more aggressive and seem to actually try to attack people. The humanoids kind of just watch from the shadows, but these things, they straight up just will attack you. If you want to check out the other types of nightmares, there's the article below. Definitely recommend checking it out, there's tons more. But if you do encounter a nightmare entity, do not run away. You need to keep your eyes on it so it can't jump scare you and make you just freaked out. Just try to assert dominance and try to exit the dream or wherever you are as fast as you can. And I hope that works, because these things are terrifying. Entity 23, or the Unapproachable Horse. That's right, the Unapproachable Horse. This entity has been reported on multiple different levels in the Backrooms, and no one knows why or what or how it does what it does. But it takes the appearance of a dark brown horse that cannot be walked up to. Literally, around this horse is like 130 feet or 40 meters circle that nothing can get past, like an invisible barrier force field. If the horse starts walking towards you and you're in its path, its force field will push you back and it'll keep you the same distance away from it, at 40 meters or 130 feet. Most of the time, the entity's just been witnessed chilling in fields and grazing on grass. It's not really aggressive, it's kind of just there, but no one knows why you can't go up to it. What's it hiding? It was first sighted on level 11 in the park in the city, but like I said, it mainly hangs out in chill outside field areas and is mainly spotted on level 10. This one's not really scary, it's just kind of weird. That's cool. Next up for the video is Entity 70, aka Parasitic Paint. Now, this entity is most commonly found on levels 4 and level 7, but it has been seen in other places, just not in as big of quantity. But as you can tell by its name, Parasitic Paint is parasitic paint. It can be any color of paint that you can think of, but you'll be able to tell where it's at because of the rot look that it creates on structures. This stuff can rot through entire walls and roofs and floors, and it's actually really dangerous to the touch. So don't do that. It also has a weird effect with Backrooms entities as well, because entities that are in places where this rot is exposed tend to be more aggressive and stronger, and they attack more so when this parasitic paint is near. It's almost like it enhances their anger, which is totally not cool, but whatever. If you touch this infected paint for any weird reason, that rot will transfer itself over to you, and over the course of the next weeks and months, it'll cause you to rot. And all your stuff will just rot away. So don't touch it, please. So yeah, if you see this stuff, avoid it, don't go near it. It's literally a sentient rot. So yeah, just don't touch it. And lastly for the video is Entity 888, or the Uneasy Rider. This entity is a very mysterious and vague one that's been seen just a couple of times. It looks like a man riding a horse, which in and of itself doesn't seem crazy, but it seems to have some weird abilities. Like, one of them is that the entity doesn't seem to be affected by physical contact. It's invincible pretty much, and everything just bounces off of it. The few people that have seen the entity claim that they got sick to their stomach and nervous and kind of just freaked out when they're near it, and after that, they run away or it runs away. Sometimes this guy's been seen pulling out a notebook to write something in it on top of the horse, but he's never been seen off the horse, and the horse has never been seen without him, so it doesn't make any sense. Entity 888 has mainly been seen in the fields of level 10 and of level -4, and it just seems to be a complete anomaly. Let me know your thoughts on this entity in the comments below, though. I'm interested to hear your theories. That's it for this entity video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments if you do want to see more of these videos, because I know a lot of you used to like them, and if I want to bring the series back, I just want to make sure you're still enjoying it. Thank you so much for everything. Go check out the links below if you want to follow along my personal life and my creepy other channel, Spoogly. This channel, Broogli, is on the road to 700k, which is absurd because I wanted to hit 600k by March, and we already hit it after 4 days of wanting to hit 600k. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for your support. I do not deserve you. I just want to continue to make the best Backrooms and liminal space content that I can, and I hope you're here for the ride. The Broogli movement cannot and will not be stopped, and I'm excited to see where the future takes us to 1 million subscribers and beyond. Hope you're excited too. Thank you all for everything, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.